Are you up for it? Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, the 1st of November 2020. My name is Reverend David Ibiayo, and these are my thoughts. I am sure you've heard the following sentence before. It's all in the mind. It is a sentence we can all learn from, depending on how we interpret it. When 2020 started, without exception, most people will have thought it would be another year like other years. But as things stand, it has not been a year like any other year. A good number of people knew what they intended to do at the beginning of the year and things that they were hoping to achieve. But as we get closer to the end of 2020, all they wanted to do and achieve hasn't been straightforward. People had their plans for 2020, but from what we are hearing in the news and what we know people are going through and what we might be going through ourselves, some plans have been swept away and people have had to rethink their plans, while some are still on course with their plans but with much anxiety or uncertainty. As a result of how things have turned out, due to the year that will be forever known as the year of the COVID-19 pandemic, it has affected a good number of people in different ways, one being people's emotional well being. Having said that, what can people make of the following saying? It's all in the mind. We cannot play down the effect of COVID 19 on the lives of people, but we have a choice on how to react now we know how things have turned out and the uncertainty we will have to live with. How long will this be for? We still don't know. You now see why your mind needs to be protected, because if it is not, uncertainty and anxiety will grind you down. Are you going to give up or refuse to give up on your purpose? You truly have to believe that it's all in the mind. When I say it is all in the mind, I want you to see this from a positive perspective. We all know when people give up or are overwhelmed by their situation they are going through. The wall that eventually caves in and ultimately makes them take a turn for the worst are the walls of their mind. They become fragile because of all the fearful thoughts they have been processing non-stop and all the doubt they have been entertaining in their minds. The mind can easily crumble like a pack of cards, or it can be solid as a rock. It's all in the mind. As fear rises, you need courage to rise as well. For if courage doesn't rise in your mind, you'll be sunk by fear. Fear is a sign that all is not right and that something needs to be attended to, and only you know what the reason for your fear is. Hence, you need courage to counteract your fear. But remember, once you allow fear to take root in your mind, it never produces any good fruits. These are the fruits it yields: chronic uncertainty, despondency, dejection, and loss of hope, just to mention a few. Are you up for it? Despite the fact it has been a difficult year, you can't allow the situation of things to make you lose your purpose. There's a story in the Bible, in Matthew chapter 17, verses 14 to 20, about the disciples of Jesus Christ not being able to cast out a demon from a man. And Jesus was able to cast out the demon from the man and bring him healing. This is the account of the reaction of the disciples. Then they came to Jesus in private and asked, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" Jesus then replied, "Because you have so little faith. I tell you the truth, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." For some people, they are now no more because they took their lives as a result of how the pandemic took away their hope. This is the reality we are faced with. The mindset people have goes a long way in them achieving what they have set out to achieve or them failing to achieve what they have set out for. To cut the long story short, they need to be up for it. There should be a fire in their belly, a longing for what it is they are aiming to achieve, looking beyond the circumstances that are like mountains blocking them. I now ask you, are you up for it? Whatever your situation, yes, it might look impossible, but it is all in the mind. Jesus Christ said, "I tell you the truth. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. I now pray for you that whatever mountain that might be in front of you that is hindering you will move. But you have to play your part by believing and making an effort. You need to scale any mountain in front of you to accomplish your goal. Take care, keep safe, and remain blessed. Amen.